Hey guys, it's Patty from Sandy Hollow Tarot, coming to you today with a video on different kinds of tarot cards, oracle cards, and hopefully you can hear me. As soon as I started making this video, the landscapers all up and down the road showed up and they are blowing leaves outside, so keep our fingers crossed. So what happened was I do readings at a shop in a few towns away called Talisman and Cauldron in Derby, Connecticut. And the lovely owner there, Laura, gave me a bunch of samples of cards. She gets these to see what kinds of cards she might want to carry in the shop. And so she gave them to me. She said, I'm sure you can figure out something to do with these. And I was like, heck yeah, I can. I don't know what, but I definitely can. And so I started looking through them and I thought, oh, this would be fun to do sort of an unboxing together. There's just a few of each card in the packets, but it's enough to give you an idea. So I thought, let's do it together. So the first one I have, and I haven't seen these, is the Fairytale of Norman. So Lenormand is a different kind of card reading system. I don't know how to do it. I'm very intrigued. This is one of my goals for this year, is to learn how to read Lenormand. And I've heard that it's very different from tarot reading. It uses like a different part of your brain. So the Fairytale of Norman. So I like the size of these cards. They're small, like, you know, most tarot cards are very big. These are smaller than playing cards, which is a nice change. The cardstock is pretty decent. Not too flimsy, not super thick. So here we have a stork, bouquet, child, gentleman. So it looks like these were probably watercolor. I like the illustrations. I respond to these. They seem to have some emotion in them, and they're colorful but not garish. I like them, and I like the illustration on the back. That's always important. Actually, the deck of my go-to deck of tarot cards, they're the Rider-Waite cards. They have a terrible back on them, so it would be nice to have a nice back on them. All right, the next one. What do we have here? Tarot of Gemstones and Crystals. That sounds cool. That sounds like I would like that. All right, Ruby, the Lovers, 5 of Coins. What is this? 6 of Cups, that's Azurite. Quartz Crystal for the Ace of Swords, and Pyrite for the Ace of Wands. So these are like a standard playing card size. Little flimsy, and obviously photographs. They're kind of intriguing. I mean, for a crystal lover, which I am, they're kind of intriguing. I might be interested to see more about this deck, although you really have to know the basic tarot meanings, because you're not going to get anything out of these pictures. Like, you know, Ace of Swords, like, you know, if you don't know what the Ace of Swords represents, there's nothing in this picture that's really going to help you. So that might be good for somebody that's really into crystals and really knows their tarot. Okay, next we have the Herb Crafters Tarot. These have a nice weight to them. Okay, pretty back, very pretty back. Okay, okay, so these definitely don't go with traditional tarot lingo. So we have 20, which is the Awakening, and the herb is Tulsi. Hija of Water, or Hija, I don't know how you pronounce that. Hija of Water, Hija of Water, Chamomile. Another Hija of Earth, Linden. Arpegia of Fire, the California Poppy, and Madre of Air, Motherwort. Okay, let me take a look at these cards here. So when I was originally looking at the back, I was thinking that was a photograph, but it's not. It's a drawing, which is really lovely, actually. And so they're all, I don't know if they're drawings, paintings, you know, or digitally enhanced, I don't know, but not photographs. And so the images are really beautiful and complex. It's like if you can get a lot out of these images, but I would have a really hard time just reading these. Like, this would not be good for a first deck. I mean, you know, what the hell does this mean? So again, like, just like the crystal deck, if you're really into herbs, I think these might be nice for you. But to read from a traditional tarot sense, I would have a lot of difficulty with these. So that was the Herb Crafters Tarot. All right, Flower of Life. These look like oracle cards. So these, as you can see, are very big, like traditional oracle cards. Oh, okay, so this is the back, which is beautiful. I always like these, like, you know, colorful, new agey. I'm a little woo-woo sometimes, so I like these. But look at this. I don't like wordy cards, but that's just me. Maybe you do. So this one is, I mean, you're gonna take all day to read this. A sign. Sit quietly and close your eyes. Ask your higher self to show you a sign that represents your highest development for this life. Whatever comes will be the most perfect sign to breathe life into your highest will at this time. Your sign may be a color, a feeling, or an inkling, a memory, a guide, or angel, something abstract, or a symbol. Imagine your life is gently floating in front of you. So it goes on and on and on, right? So I'm guessing what these would be good for. These are not good for reading, I can tell you right now. But what these are good for are for like a personal, like you could pull one in the morning for yourself and read it. And you can read about love, and you can remember. So for a personal kind of like affirmation kind of a thing, I like those. They are a little soft and woo-woo, so if that's not your bag, then these are not for you. All right. Next we have Mystical Wisdom. So again, these look like oracle cards. Nice and big, pretty back. These are a little more flimsy than the others, but still pretty decent cardstock. So what do we have here? Intuition. Trust your intuition. Gratitude. Be grateful for all you have. And illusion. Embrace the truth. So these are kind of cool. I mean, the illustrations are detailed. Yeah, there's a lot in them. Holy cow. I mean, the more you look, the more you see. Pretty fascinating. So if you are any sort of, like, if you can scry, or if you are just more visually oriented, I would think these would be pretty cool, actually. All right, that was the Wisdom card deck. All right, next we have Soulful Woman Guidance. All right, Soulful Woman, what do you have to tell us? Soulful Woman Guidance. These are, okay, these are sturdy, but they're glossy, which I tend not to like. But maybe you do, I don't know. All right, Sanctuary. In my inner sanctuary, I connect to peace, inner quietude, and comfort. In the flow. When I am in the flow, magic happens. Dream seeds. I nurture my dream seeds with love and appreciation and allow them to unfold in their own time. Okay, so these again are like affirmation cards, something well, these you could read with a little bit, but they're more for affirmations, you know, for reading for yourself. Pick one in the morning, let it set the pace for your day, give focus to your day. These are good prompts for journaling if you're into that. So those are kind of cool. And lastly, oh, I was just talking to somebody about these. I don't know how you pronounce this. Elk Key Oracle. Elk Key. So these are digital images. She who persists, Jocelyn. Perspective, defiant, persistent. She who sees, Makita. Observe, perceive, scrutinize. She who emerges, Kamala. Enlightenment, mindfulness, rise up. So these are pretty cool. Definitely, you know, definitely again, not tarot cards. These are oracle cards, but they're, I don't know, they're visually pretty captivating, interesting. Might be good for getting together with your friends. Everybody picks one. You could talk about who you got, how it relates to you. Very intriguing, very different. All right, so that is like 1/3 of the stack of cards that I got. So this was just an experiment. Do you like this? Do you want me to continue with these? Let me know if you do. And as always, you can find me at sandyhollowtarot.com. I'm about to announce my Valentine's specials, which I think are really cool, really exciting, whether you're married, single, in a relationship, whatever. So I will be posting about that, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye.